What's going on, everybody? My fat ass. You know what I found out today? Sitting down for about 2 months and then going to work again for the first time in 2 months means I gained weight and I got lazy. My God. I used to be able to put the half a store together in one day in the technology side. I work in the technology side of putting stores together. Man, look, work out. If you're stuck in your house, work out. Do something. Do some jumping jacks. Take a walk. Do what you got to do. So, car video began by the great Jeremy Griggs, geeksandgamers.com. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're already subbed to Geeks and Gamers. If not, go check out my man. I love Jeremy. My books would have never happened without him. I owe your Fandom Menace historian owes my dream coming through. I'm so tired. Coming true because of Jeremy. Try not to bring his name up too much because I don't want to ride on anybody's coattails. Build my own brand, be my own man, but man, that's just the truth of it. My books are coming out. I apparently got back to work, so I was in the middle of shipping and then I had to stop. But when I get back home after this job, promise I'll start packing up and shipping again. Thank you to everybody who has backed me, the Fandom Menace Volumes. I'm finally happy I can begin fulfillment. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because of the people that I've looked up to in the comic skate side of our fandom collective, and all the work that they put in to customer fulfillment, to respecting the customer. It's a consumer movement, just like the Fandom Menace. It's just a different thing. But it makes me happy not only to get my product, my dream, the first of a volume of books, out to you guys, my backers, but because I'm Fandom Menace and there's not too many of us that have put out independent works, and I want to make sure that if anything, the Fandom Menace Volumes adds legitimacy and creates a good look for independent creators who might be in the Fandom Menace that might want to do the same thing. Shout out to Red Gaze and Sunsworn. I know this is like a low energy video, low quality video. It's a car video. I really wanted to talk because a friend of mine called who is an EMT. And my first question to him was, is all this, is this COVID shit real? Because it looks like it's just fake to me. Like I don't know anybody that's passed away from it. I don't know anybody that's gotten sick from it. I get screenshots or reports of hospitals being empty. And he got very heated. I think I'm going to bring my buddy into a live stream here soon to talk about it because he's on the ground in what's going on. And I want him to talk about a few of the things that he's seen because he's been around people that are dying. My man has a shower built in his backyard now. I've been to his house. I never seen no shower in his backyard. And every time he comes home from work, because he has a wife and a son, he goes in the backyard, strips down naked in this makeshift shower and washes himself before he enters the house and takes other precautions. From what he says, you can get it more than once. From what he's telling me, there are entire floors at the hospitals that he goes to that are dedicated to people that have it and people that are recovering from it. And I had made a tweet earlier in the day saying, sorry for the noise, made a tweet earlier in the day saying I'm watching all these people walking around with masks, and I'm like laughing at them. Like, because to me, from my perspective, and the things that I've seen in the last 2 months, and the reports that I've heard, and the media that I've consumed, I look at that and I think, look at these herd animals. Like almost like they're not brave, or they're capitulating to propaganda or something. And I was drinking my own, I was drinking my own water, I guess. Yeah, maybe because he was talking about how important it is to wear your masks in public, and even though those cloth ones that everybody's wearing, the cloth that really doesn't do shit. I've been wearing one of these bad boys, which is the one that was recommended when this whole thing broke out. I was already using them because sometimes I do drilling into services like marble, that the smoke or the dust that comes out of these different types of countertops can cause cancer. So I wear a filtered mask. So I mean, it's hard to believe anything the media says. I mean, it really is. We get lied to so much. How many false flag events have been admitted decades after the fact of things, and it's hard to trust anything that the media says. So really, who do we have to turn to? And as far as the immediate concerns, but the people in the healthcare sphere, your EMTs and nurses and doctors, there's apparently nurses dying of this, and we were talking about an event that took place in Dover, Delaware, where people got together and had a rally against quarantine and wanted everything opened up. And he got really upset. And apparently there was just people walking around without masks, not practicing social distancing, and had their kids out there running around. And from his perspective, that's a danger to him, healthcare staff, because they're the ones that have to deal with the spread. They're right there, picking these people up, taking care of them. And apparently after this happened, this rally that happened in Dover, the percentages of people who were getting sick and getting taken to the hospital and picked up just increased a lot. So no matter what we might feel, and I know it's really hard on a lot of us, it's been hard on me. I got isolation sickness there for a minute, and a good friend shook me out of it. I love you, Jay. It's hard on all of us right now because many of us aren't working, and we want to get back to work, and we're not used to being as secluded as we are. I'm an introvert, man. a lot of my life I've been an introvert, and I don't mind not going out, but it's been getting to me. The best thing that we can do for ourselves, for the community, for the healthcare workers that are dealing with this, regardless of what you think of this whole mess, is to practice social distancing, wear these fucking masks, and be aware. Wash your hands and wash your ass. Yeah, so that's about it. Now, I hope everybody's doing okay. Thank you to my supporters, my backers. Thank you to everybody who's helped promote me. There's a lot of God, just so many people that have had my back, that have worked with me. Lord Doomcock, Nerdrotic, Mecha Random, Jeremy, I mentioned him earlier. Jesse, Drunk 3PO and Lethal Lightning. Tom and Rob, Andre over there at Midnight's Edge, and dozens of others. who have been there for me and invite me on their live streams, or just give me counsel, or just be my friend. And thank you very much. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Sorry this one's boring. It's just kind of an update card video because I'm stuck in DC doing a job, but I'm thankful to be back at work. There's something that and there's something the Drunk 3PO does that I really like in his chat, and that's reminding yourself what you're thankful for. I think it's something we should all do. It's something that he does, and I think it's something we all should do when we're feeling down, or just, when you get up in the morning, or at some point during the day. Just recognize what you're thankful for. Today, I'm thankful for my friends and the people that have stood by me and supported me, done what they could for me. I'm thankful for all of you. And thankful for my buddy who called me, dropped some knowledge on me, enlightened me. And I'm thankful for the Fandom Menace. Hail to my brothers and sisters in the chat. I am the Fandom Menace historian, your historian, born in the chats with you, fighting against these people taking our franchises and using them to espouse socio-political propaganda. We do not kneel. We do not kneel. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Be good to each other. In peace.